The Chicago Bears face off versus the New Orleans Saints tomorrow afternoon. But the question on today's mailbag episode is this a trap game for the Chicago Bears? How are they going to fix it? And we got Grady Jarrett and Austin Booker should be returning to the lineup. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hit the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by C-Dub. So if y'all tuned in, locked in, ready for this Bears run, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. C-Dub, what up?
What up, man? Come on, man. Let's make it 4 in a row, man. I'm so excited, man. I am so excited, man. I can't even tell y'all, bro. But let's get to it, man.
For sure. Well, in that depth chart that released on Friday, C-Dub, we seen Austin Booker questionable to play in this game on tomorrow on Sunday. Same thing can be said for guys like Grady Jarrett. And the crazy thing is that Wolverine, DJ Moore, after being lined up and taken to the hospital after the last game, this man is Wolverine, healed up and looked like he ready to go play tomorrow versus those Saints as well. C-Dub, how you feeling about these guys returning? And ultimately, do you feel like this is a trap game for the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, great questions, nephew. I think it's a good thing, man. It can't be nothing but a good thing that we can get stronger and bring more added weapons to this team that seems to be ascending in both sides of the football. Austin Booker, we all seen him in preseason. He had us wondering and wishing and hoping that he can translate that to the regular season. Maybe this week we'll get an opportunity if he can do that, just that. Grady Jarrett, we all talked about leadership and consistent professional play from a guy like Grady Jarrett. I think that's needed. We've been missing him for a couple weeks. It'd be good for him going out there. Now let's talk about the New Orleans Saints. They 1-5, and it wouldn't be hard to overlook them if you disrespectful. But some of that is kind of just because the record is what it is. But I come to tell you that this team does play hard, even though they got a couple blowouts. So, they got spanked a couple times, but they have played hard at times. Even if the final score is a double-digit blowout, that doesn't mean that they weren't competitive through certain quarters of the game. We look at the offense; they got a whole bunch of weapons over there, bro. Alvin Kamara, we know what he can do when you talk about multi-purpose yards, running and catching. He's been a bear killer his entire career. You got the young boy, Chris Olave, as the wide receiver. Chris Olave, a lot of people is thinking that he's not a number one receiver, but I think he's a receiver that can hurt you. Yeah, he can hurt you if you do not pay attention to him. Don't forget about Taysom Hill, who seems to become an all-star, all-pro when he plays against the Chicago Bears, and he's still doing the same type things that he's been doing in the past, running and quarterbacking and tight end and fullback and wide receiver. That's Taysom. That's Taysom Hill. And Spencer Rattler, bro. Hey, man, I thought he was really trash, you know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't know who the guy was. But do you look at his numbers, bro? This man got 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. That means he's not turning the ball over. He's not losing the game on purpose against the opponent. This could be a trap game, bro. I think this is a proud New Orleans Saints team. They play hard. They got weapons that can explode at any minute. The defense, I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. They're not that good to me. So we better be careful because the offense, it seems like they should be able to put up a lot of points, nephew.
They should be able to do a lot of things, but if the Chicago Bears wants to have something to build on, you build on that performance from last week versus the Washington Commanders. I could definitely see, like, right now for me, it's just to see for the Chicago Bears, what type of team do you want to be viewed as? You want to be a team that is considered a team that plays up or down to their competition, or do you want to be viewed as a powerhouse? Because when it comes down to like championship teams and good playoff teams, you see, not this year, but last year, Baltimore Ravens, if they felt like it was a big matchup or a matchup to where they can get right or a matchup to where they understood that they need to stack wins, they was whooping ass. The same thing could be said about teams like Kansas City and even our rivals in Detroit. Not even gonna hold you. When the last few years when Ben Johnson was over there and they had a matchup to where they felt like they was better than that team, they went out there and proved it. So for the Chicago Bears of right now in 2025, you got to go out there and prove it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got a culture building victory in Las Vegas. Yes, you just got your lick back and another culture building victory over the Washington Commanders. But now it's okay, the Bears are better than the New Orleans Saints. But do the Bears know that they better than that? And do you have cockiness about it? Or do you have a business mindset to understand that you got to go in this game and take care of business? That's what I'm anxious to see for them.
I like that angle, nephew. It's always different challenges in an ascending team or a team trying to build a competing team for the foreseeable future. It's easy to say, could you win those close games? But I think it's more difficult to beat those teams that you were supposed to beat
Yeah.
and do it in a convincing way that, like the way that you said it, like they don't belong on the field with you. Is this that type of situation?
I think like when you look at that like with the game, if the Bears are really like that, I ain't gonna say that they should just be blowing them out, but it should be not. It shouldn't be a game that we seen the last 2 weeks to where the offense has to bring us back. You know what I'm saying in the last quarter, and we got to secure something on a game-winning field goal or a game-winning block. We should be walking out there and pretty much, if we like that, we should be in victory formation at the end of the game.
Okay. You don't put a number on it like it should be like a
Nah, I ain't saying
double
because
digits.
exactly. No, if you let's just say by the end of the fourth quarter, it's 20-27 in the Chicago Bears in the lead and they got the ball. You should be able to chill.
That's
You should be able to
acceptable.
chill.
That's an acceptable convincing win against a team
It's hard to win in this league, and we in
27.
the
But that's the angle. I was going with your angle. Like
that's
you saying
yeah. I'm
like
saying you just handle business. I'm just saying that you shouldn't be having to fight back in another fourth quarter comeback. You know what I'm saying? You should be
27 is
winning.
20 sound like a fight back.
But I'm saying if you under the 2 minute mark in the fourth quarter and you got rock, it's pretty
Oh,
much
okay.
out. Well,
Okay.
kind of
I see what
way,
you're saying.
kind of in
I'm
a
on
way,
a
you should be good. You know what I'm saying? You should be playing to win that game. Not
uh,
saying that they haven't done that, but I'm saying like if you have the Rock at 27 and they got 20, and it's under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, we should be. We're gonna run the ball. Y'all gonna waste y'all timeouts, and by the time it's about 45 seconds left, we're gonna be taking knees because the game over and we won. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay.
That's all I'm
We on the
saying.
same plan. I just got different expectations. I want a blowout, a convincing blowout that shows them they don't need to be on the field with you. That's another step in progression, in my opinion. Not a 27-20. That seems like it was a fight in the middle of that. That's what
I
it
mean,
sounds like.
because you got to expect them to fight, bro. These guys just, I believe, 2 weeks ago, they just beat the brakes out the damn New York Giants. I'm not saying the New York Giants is the Chicago Bears, but or vice versa. We still trying to figure teams out, but right now, that team had juice. That was Jackson Dart, Scatterboot, and the Saints caused 5 turnovers that game.
Ooh.
So we'll see. They,
I,
they, they got some fire, and Kellen
yeah, they
Moore
do.
is a hell of an offensive coach, and he gonna be able to generate stuff if the best defense is not on their P's and Q's.
Yeah, and everybody better keep that kid Spencer Rattler in the pocket. He is an athletic guy that like to get out the pocket and break for first downs. It's going to be another big game. From we're going to talk about that in the pregame show tomorrow. But Montez Sweat, I think this is a big game for him to come up and build on what he did last game. It's a big game for him.
Hey, and Spencer Rattler might be coming in with some receipts for Caleb Williams too. Y'all forgot who took his job? He might want some smoke.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's smoke around here too. So
Yeah, he ain't got a chance, bro. He ain't got no chance.
hey, Dennis Allen just got to come with it, bro. That's
That's
all
it.
I'm saying. Dennis Allen gonna see one of his old Swiss Army knives, Alante Taylor, and now he got Kyler Gordon. What we
What you
gonna
think?
see? I need to
What you
see
think
it.
if it's been we 6 games in and Spencer Rattler ain't threw over 230 yards in the game yet? What do you think about that?
I mean, it is what it is. I don't think you need to throw over 300 yards at all the time, as
Over
long as you're getting the
230
job done.
yards at least once, nephew. God,
Shit, I don't want to compare him and go talk about who better, but look at Jalen Hurts this season. He ain't throwing much over 230 this season. I'm just saying. And they lost their last two, but they won four straight to start the season.
yeah, they on the downturn. Well,
So we'll see.
okay, we'll see, man. This gonna be interesting in the beginning. I think interesting.
Very. But hey, now it's time to get into the mailbag, man. We let us know how y'all feeling. Y'all feel like this a trap game? Because me personally, we got to get this dub and we got to take care of business. The Chicago Bears haven't beaten the Saints since '08. Come on,
Damn.
bro. We got to get cinchy. I can't have this. No.
Good lord.
Let's see what type of team we made up. But let us know your thoughts down below. Before we get into the mailbag, here's a quick message from our sponsors, DraftKings.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hayes. And if you know nothing else about me, you do know that I love sports, each and every sports. And because of that, I've teamed with DraftKings Sportsbook for an exclusive offer for you guys. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. It's $200 instantly in bonus bets. All you got to do is use my code Bear Central. It's the name of the channel that you're seeing this on, so you already know what the code is. It's Bear Central. The next great touchdown is coming, and you can bet on it with DraftKings. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings. Same game parlays for a shot at even bigger payouts. If you love the thrill of live betting, DraftKings has got you covered. You can bet on live in-progress games as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still get in on the action and all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have a shot to win cash prizes. Again, use my code BEARCENTRAL and tell them Hayes sent you. Peace.
Y'all heard the man. Go ahead and get situated with DraftKings. But hey, now it's time for the mailbag. C-Dub, we jumping right in the water. It's cracking. We finna hear from my man. I never heard from him, so I'm gonna consider him a first-time caller. His name is Oscar. He bringing his thoughts to Chicago Bears Central today. Here it is.
Oscar.
Hey, it's Oscar calling from San Antonio, Texas. Big fan of the show. So I love how the team's been playing. I know it's been really rough the first few weeks, but it's a new coaching system. It's a new coach, new system, and everybody's trying to get used to it. I love the whole team overall, how they're performing well. I love the defense, even though they're giving up a lot of yards, but they're crucial on certain points of the game where they need to be. So later on, I feel like this game that's coming up, they can't take off their foot off their pedal. They gotta keep working hard, and eventually, if they're comfortable, hopefully they can open up the playbook a little bit more, try out some trick plays or whatever they need to do just to get their play calling right and their system, and they just need to keep going. And also, when it comes to DJ trade, they need to stop. This is like he's one of the best receivers they got on the team. If they do eventually have to move him in a trade or anything, then I understand that. But this year is an evaluation year for everybody, and everybody's just working hard to get to that goal. Hopefully to the playoffs. They stress me out all the time, especially with all these penalties. But it's a learning process that they have to get through it, to overcome it. But again, that's it. And hopefully they can keep. In my opinion, I'd rather keep draft picks and build to the draft instead of going for a big time name. But again, it's up to Ryan Poles to make that decision evaluation with the players that we have. And again, if we're going into the game, again, take one game at a time. Every play again counts. And again, look ahead. Don't look ahead too much. There's one game at a time, like you said before. Every given day, these are professional teams. These these players on the opposite side, they're playing for their careers, and you never know. The Saints, they've been playing recently good, even though it doesn't show it on their record. But you know, we can't play to the competition. We just gotta again can't can't take the foot off the pedal. So again, this is again just to Oscar. Thanks again for hearing me out. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Shout out to my man's Oscar for calling in. Appreciate it. Well thought out take. See up what you got.
Yeah, shout out to Oscar, man. He had a very thoughtful take there. I do agree with a lot of points that you made. I do think that the Bears are progressing on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. You could see it every week. You can see the difference in energy on the field. You can see the difference in intelligence on the field. If you get what I dig when I say that. When it pertains to DJ Moore, I am with you on that as well. DJ Moore, let's see what we got with DJ Moore. Maybe he could be a long-term fit. How about the more weapons, the better? We'll see what happens in the future. I know what everybody is smart enough to see what the future might hold. But let's just use the weapons that we have right now. It's good to have an abundance of weapons right now. We cannot go against the Saints and have an ego. We should not be a team of ego. We have done nothing. We are a growing team. We're actually, if you want to talk about growth as a team, you can just call us. We just learned how to walk. That's what we had. We just learned how to walk, bro. That's it.
Agreed.
So we ain't the type to go in here and overlook nobody. We just coming up. Um, and I think yes, this team is a very exciting team to watch. Everybody need to pump their brakes, but be excited. Be very excited. This is um this is going to be something that takes time. It's going to be game by game, but this team is improving by the quarter. Good ass take, my boy Oscar.
For sure. Shout out to y'all, man. Well, you, Oscar, for calling in. I agree with you, C Dub, when it comes to for the Chicago Bears not having an ego. You ain't proved nothing yet. Ben Johnson just said it in regards to that Troy Aikman stuff. Us fans, we could talk shit. But for those guys that's actually in the building, if we keeping it real, they ain't proved nothing yet. In my personal opinion, when you come into a season, the Chicago Bears is one of those teams. People's like, we just want to see if they improved. That's
Yeah.
it. They wasn't coming into the season like, oh my God, the Chicago Bears are playoff contenders or Super Bowl contenders. They can actually make it to the NFC Championship game this season. We wasn't that. And you don't prove yourself in just 5 games. You just don't. You can't just prove yourself in 5 games. You have to put together a complete season. Yes, we can have the confidence on any given Sunday that we can be the better team, but ultimately, like y'all saying, the Bears have to prove it because they could definitely take us through a heart attack. We couldn't even watch the damn screen to watch the kicker kick a game-winning field goal because how traumatized we are for the last few seasons.
Bro.
We in that
Oh,
bit can't
Walmart movie.
breathe. We in that and I'm pretty sure y'all was at home getting finicky as well with how the Chicago Bears have ended their last 2 games, especially with the block field goal and then this game-winning field goal. I know y'all heart and blood pressure was up.
Man, bro.
But hey, we got to prove it, man. Let's keep stacking it. Let's not overlook anybody. Let's prove ourselves. You got to earn respect around this league for sure. But appreciate the call, Oscar. C Dub, we about to get into this next one. This next one is from Bishop.
Bishop.
Hey, C-Dub, Cognac Boys. Man, let me tell you something. They could talk about the Bears all they want. First of all, this is Bishop Lot down in Arizona, man. I don't make too many calls with you guys anymore because I'm sitting back watching. But know this, man, I love what you guys are doing. Y'all my homeboys, man. I love it when y'all crack jokes and when y'all check folks, especially you, Hayes. They better watch it because you slick. You got something to say. But what people are missing about the Chicago Bears is this. Number one, the team has completely been turned around. Number one, and that is big. Number two, the Bears are serving notice to the NFL, letting them know if this is the team that we have, and this is a brand new team, brand new coaching, on all three sides of the ball. We are now making wins in those decisive moments where coaching makes a difference. And lastly, what is the NFL going to do once this team comes together and becomes seasoned and battle hardened with all levels of play on all three sides of the ball? What are your thoughts about those three thoughts? Man, I love you guys. Keep up the good work. And I'm always in the background rooting you guys on. Always know this, that I'm from Chicago, man. You know, the sad part about it is that people can say what they want about the Chicago Bears, but I believe this: the Chicago Bears are serving notice to the entire NFL. We coming, and we coming for real. Chicago up, bear down. What are your thoughts, brothers? Love y'all. Bishop Lot Mezy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. It's always good to hear from some people that, make their return. But
Bro.
I'm gonna say for the Chicago Bears, man, it's just for the sake of hearing good things in the media. See, when Matt Eberflus was here, when Matt Nagy was here, have you ever heard a quarterback for the Chicago Bears say, "I feel good when I wake up in the morning knowing that Ben Johnson is our coach"?
Oh, no, I haven't heard that ever.
Yeah, Caleb Williams just said that in one of his pressers earlier this week. And I was like, hold on, that's different. But it's just a smart. I'm like, that's the quarterback though. And then Drip reported on some words that TJ Edwards said, pretty much saying that Ben Johnson is in the fight with us. We know that he's in the fight with us. We know that when something ain't going right, he's pissed off right with us, trying to get it together and fix it and put us in the best position to win. And I'm praising. I say all that just to say, yes, the culture is shifting. And I think that the way that we won the last two games, though I think that the Chicago Bears still need to clean stuff up and now put their foot on the necks of teams that I think they're better than, you still take those wins because we seen Matt entire minute on the clock to lose a game, give up 13 yards to, help lose a game. And I ain't trying to crap on Matt Eberflus because I think that it all worked itself out. Everybody say you should have fired Matt Eberflus a year prior, but Ben Johnson wasn't necessarily ready, or was he? Maybe. I don't know, but I know that it all lined up well. And I'm anxious to see how the rest of this season go with the Chicago Bears understanding that you got to earn your respect around here. We'll see.
Good take, nephew. Yeah, I agree with you that the Chicago Bears are putting teams on notice, but because it seems, I know teams are looking at that and they like, it seems, because this is the infancy of building a team into a competitive team. It seems that we got a quarterback, a franchise quarterback. It seems that we got a more aggressive defense, a more modern defense, put pressure on quarterbacks, try to go hit the quarterbacks, even though the numbers ain't been up to par. It seems like we got a more aggressive defense. And it seems like we got a competent head coach, which I think is the most important thing out of all these things. Then comes Caleb Williams, of course. You made a great point there, Oscar. Bishop. I'm sorry about that. The Chicago Bears have been overlooked for they've gained that reputation like, oh, that's just the Bears. They,
bro.
They ain't no shit, and that's ridiculous because this Chicago, and I don't even, when I've been watching Bears, I don't recall that being the case of like,
It
them
was
the
always
goofies.
just the offense,
The
right?
Bears, the goofies. We gonna go in there. They gonna fumble, and we gonna get a win some crazy type of way against the Bears. Don't worry about them. We gonna get a win up in there. But now teams are looking at us like, hold on, that quarterback. Oh, look at all the damn weapons. Look at that aggressive ass. That ain't the Chicago Bears no more. So it seems like we putting teams on notice.
Bro. So we'll see. We'll see. And we're gonna see, bro. Hey, we rooting for them though to get this right. We want wins. We want a whole entire winning season, not just a 4-2 start. We trying to win. Let's
Bro,
go.
we get to 9 wins, bro. We throwing a party on this motherfucker, bro.
Bro. Live in. Oh, bro. But hey, appreciate the call, Bishop. C Dub. We about to get into this next one. This next one is from Mezy. It's been a minute.
Easy.
Yo, Bobby C Dub. What's the word, man? It's Mezy G from Low End again. I know I ain't called in a minute. but I'm checking in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get straight to it, man. I just want to point out that Ben Johnson effect because uh, win or loss, no matter what how we started the season, we ain't scored less than 21 points yet this year. Not to jinx it, but that just shows when you got a real offensive mind. No matter good games, bad games, you can still put up points. You can still win. I'm looking at some of these old scores. We losing 6-3 and putting up 9 points and all that shit. If you can score 3 touchdowns every game and your defense solid, you more than likely go win that game. And another thing I want to point out real quick is I'm excited about Book. I've been excited since he was a rookie. Because even in the preseason games, if he gets 3 sacks preseason or not, it's niggas out here who not getting 3 sacks in the preseason, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he can have that type of career like a Von Miller because he's so small. He got to put moves on dudes to get back there to the quarterback. Because you see Montez Sweat, he be looking stiff as hell out there. Like, I was sitting and watching him for a couple of plays. Like, man, he is not doing no pass rush moves. It's like he'll stand up, he see that they pass, and he just try to bully his way through. Like, that shit ain't gonna cut it. So I'm personally excited for Austin Booker to be coming back because maybe he could turn Montez up. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? And the last thing, man, shout out to y'all, man, because this gonna be the first time where we really seeing consistent winning with the channel. I've been around since the start of it. Like, that's a good feeling on y'all too. Like, that, shout out to y'all. Y'all gonna have more viewers, more opportunities, more money to be made, more sponsors. So, man, hey, it's a good time to be a Bears fan, man. And that's all I got. Y'all already know. Shot town up, bet down, baby.
Appreciate the call. My man's clapping. What you got?
That was a perfect take at the end there. The Bears winning doesn't just affect them; they affect everybody that's involved. The fans, they
Facts.
feel good. Maybe you go to work and maybe you feeling good at work. Maybe something good happens off your 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 happiness at work. If it sounds cheesy, but good things can come from feeling good. And just like you said, we ain't had a winning season since we've been doing this. We want to see what that look like. I mean, I'm curious. I want to know what
Fact.
happens if we have a winning season. Playoffs? Wait, shut the hell up. Um, Mezy from the low end. Shout out to my boy too. You made some very good points on Austin Booker coming here and the type of attack style he is. I do have another a different take for Montez Sweat that I'm saving for tomorrow. But Austin Booker, if he can give us half of what he gave us in the preseason, I think that will definitely accentuate that defensive line and make everybody better. I think. Um, the Chicago Bears, man, we gone from it. Your first point, how you started off, we gone from losing in baseball scores totals to actual football totals. You are right. We used to lose 11-6 and
6-3.
6-3 and shit like that.
6-3.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I think we like in the middle of the pack and scoring on offense, which is got to be a win for us. When the last time we had that, y'all? Y'all got to take that as a win, and I think that number will improve. So yeah, man, we turning the corner. We are modernizing this team right before our eyes, bro. Let's sit back and watch, enjoy it, and consume it. Let's go take this as far as we could, man. Shout out to you. We appreciate you, bro. You've been here from the start. Shout out to Mojis, bro.
Definitely shout out the OGs of the channel, man. Supporting, putting on, helping us grow this thing out. Cause this shit wouldn't be nothing without y'all. We gotta get it to somebody. But to your point, bro, you know how frustrating it was to sit there and go back and forth on what the hell was wrong with this team. Everybody had a solution, but we weren't hearing each other.
No.
So yeah, man, we try to stack these wins up so we can turn up a bit. Y'all can feel good just as well as we do. It's a lot better when you can go out there and press record to a team that's winning versus pressing record to a team that constantly keep doing dumb shit and losing.
Facts,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
Bro.
But hey, we appreciate the call, bro. C Dub, we about to get into this next one. This next one is from Milton.
Milton.
Yo, what it do? Chicago Bears Central. Them Cognac boys is Milton the Dark Knight calling once again. with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I had a couple of thoughts that I definitely want to get your opinion on. First one is this whole DJ Moore trade thing. Um, my concern is that this team would definitely be losing out if they let a player like DJ go be traded to another team. He's put in so much for this team, even during the Matt Eberflus era. My question is with that, do you believe that the reason why he's not getting that much is because of the rise of Roma Doomsday, and of course they drafted Luther Burton III, and they got Zacchaeus from the Commanders for only a year period because of him being that workhorse wide receiver that we've had over the Matt Eberflus era. So they kind of easing up and trying to develop Rome and Luther Burton. Do y'all believe that's part of why he's not getting as much, and they relegated him to being a running back? Me personally, I wouldn't want to. I just want to see him catch balls like he used to. I don't. He's a wide receiver for a reason, and y'all paid him all that money to do that work. That's just my opinion on that, but I definitely want to hear your thoughts on that. And then my second thought would be, um, and this is a huge if Ryan Poles were to make a trade before the trade deadline next month, do you believe that he could do three players? He can let three players get traded, and those three players, in my opinion, will be Roshan Johnson. Um, I would say Braxton Jones. I'm going on a stretch with that, and another stretch would probably be Montez Sweat. Or do you see them just letting them play out for the next couple of weeks? And let's say if he doesn't do a trade during the before the deadline, do you just see them just keeping them to the rest of the season, and then like at the end of the season, let Braxton walk, probably let Roshan walk, or they're going to try and keep both of those guys, or even Montez Sweat, because, especially Montez Sweat because of his contract. I definitely want to hear your opinions on that. It was just a thought. Maybe Poles, if he was to make a swing, he can trade three players, or he'll just let these 2 or 3 weeks play out, or just let the season play out and make a decision at the end. But anyway, hope y'all having a good one on this beautiful Friday, going into the weekend. As always, Chicago up, bear down, FDG. Ah, holla.
Shout out to my man Milton. Appreciate the call, bro. But hey, C Dub, I'm looking at it like this, bro. While you got a good thing going, I say don't fuck up nothing. Because a lot of I think personally, if they traded DJ Moore right now, it would devastate the team. And I think that'll kind of make things unrocky. That's just me. I just think that right now, while you have something good going, just take it easy. See what happens. See who are the guys that can stick around, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more, and then you can pivot like that. I think going that big on a trade will be hurtful to the team. Now, if you go say Braxton Jones or Rojo, okay, cool, fine. But I don't know if the Chicago Bears will be moving that way this season at the trade deadline, unless it's a deal you can't refuse. Literally, like you cannot refuse it. But I don't think they just gonna be traded somebody for the sake of trading it. Not right now.
And I hear you on DJ Moore. No way. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
don't
about
do that.
trading DJ Moore this season. I disagree with you a little bit, Milton, and you don't like him. I understand. As you say, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it, and it's a very thought out opinion that he's a wide receiver. He should only be catching passes. But DJ Moore has a talent of running with the football. So with guys like that and a Debo Samuel, a Saint Brown, you want to get that ball in their hands as much as possible, any way that you can. If that's a handoff, if that's a pitch, if that's a reverse, if it's just throwing passes down the field, you want to get them the ball in their hands at all times. And Ben Johnson's never going to just like target one receiver and just make him like just a Jefferson type guy. I think he spreads that ball around. He's going to use all his weapons. Um, what was the last thing I wanted to get at? What was that last question he was asking, nephew? Um, I'll forget it.
You lost me, dog.
I lost the last question.
C Dub just glitched.
Oh yeah. I got it. You said if should the Bears trade Braxton Jones, Roshan Johnson, and
Oh
Montez
yeah,
Sweat.
yeah. So you got tweak
Um,
it too.
Yeah. When you think about value, there's not much value in Roshan Johnson. I
Yeah.
don't think it's. I think there's very little value in
Mm-hmm.
Braxton Jones, but people are always going to take a chance on the offensive lineman, so there's a little value there. Montez Sweat does have value, but I don't think he's going to get traded. I do think that he got an opportunity to turn his season around and change the opinion of the masses on him. But I'll give that take tomorrow. So yeah, but no trades. I don't see any trades, to tell
Me
you the truth,
either. I ain't gonna
across the
lie to
board.
you. I
Trade
don't see.
Kyrie Santos.
Get the fuck out of here.
What about Walmart Moody, bro?
Stop calling that man Walmart Moody, bro. That man is Jake Moody. He just won us a game. Jake Moody.
Man, Walmart movie got off the parking lot and kicked the game winner, bro.
How you know he was just on the damn Niners team. He ain't go to Walmart.
Nobody watched the 49ers, bro.
Niners fans do.
That's way over there to the left on the map. We ain't thinking about them.
But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for calling in today. C-Dub, you got anything left, bro?
What Marifa saw that, man?
We got him right
here. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Y'all the best in the world. Make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, bro. We just hit 21K, nephew.
Hey, congrats to us. Congrats to y'all,
bro.
It's up there.
Yeah.
But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate y'all for the support. Let's go out there and make sure that we go out there and cheer this team on so they can get their fourth victory in a row versus them Saints. And we're going to be at home. Caleb Williams played good at home, but
yeah, he
did play a little better on the road. I'm going to give him that, but he played good at home. So we're going to see what he can do.
Yo, I can't wait, nephew. I can't wait.
For sure. But that is it, man. We appreciate y'all. If you want to call in and be a part of this mailbag episode, with more on the way. The number to do so is 773-242-9219. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. Chi-Town up and better down, baby. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.